I never thought a demon could climb out of my body until it did. And I definitely never thought that I could take on dark entities to save somebody I loved until I realized I had. What I'm about to share with you is something that most people don't talk about. If you're an empath, a psychic, a healer, or even a paranormal investigator, you need to hear this before going any deeper with your spiritual work. Because the truth is, dark entities are real, and they will use your gifts against you unless you know how to stop them. Stay with me till the end because I'm going to share exactly how I protect myself and my loved ones, the biggest lessons I learned, and how you can master your own spiritual protection. For most of my life, I thought that being able to feel other people's pain was just part of me being a healer. I believed that absorbing their suffering would help them. But what I didn't realize was that I was absorbing something else.
Something dark.
In 1998, my husband was struggling with alcoholism and unhealed trauma from childhood abuse. And as an empath, I took on his pain thinking that I could heal him. But what I actually did was take on something that was not mine to carry. I reached out for help. And while 3 people prayed over us on the altar at church, I bowed my head in prayer and saw my heavy knit sweater as something very physical lifted my sweater from my body and came up out of me, simultaneously feeling sharp, long claws climb up my spine as the grotesque entity climbed up and out of my body and it was released. That's when I knew that these things were real and that I wasn't the only one unknowingly carrying them. Lesson 1. Empaths unknowingly absorb dark energy. If you're an empath, you may be doing this without even knowing it. Taking on pain, trying to save someone, but instead absorbing the dark forces attached to them. Here's how to tell if this is happening to you. You may feel drained, heavy, or sick after spending time around certain people. You experience unexplained depression, anxiety, or thoughts that don't feel like yours. You have nightmares or feel like something or someone is watching you at night. Here's some actionable advice. Stop absorbing. Instead of taking energy into your body, start practicing shielding your energy and regularly clear your field. I teach this in depth in my spiritual warrior training. It's actually the only live training that I still do. Check the link below to learn more. Lesson 2. Dark entities attack those closest to you. When I began helping people spiritually, I noticed something terrifying. The dark forces that I worked to clear started attacking my loved ones. If you're a healer, a medium, or a psychic, you must know how to spiritually protect not just yourself, but your core circle. Dark entities will use fear, doubt, and even physical attacks to weaken you. Here's what you can do. Keep your loved ones informed and spiritually aware. Teach them basic protection techniques and maintain a strong spiritual connection with the Creator to protect your energy. I learned how to make my circle spiritually bulletproof, and now I teach others to do the same. Lesson 3. People with attachments will be drawn to you. Once I opened up myself to this work, people started showing up with hauntings, attachments, and unexplained phenomena. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but I soon realized it was training. The spirit world was expanding my knowledge beyond anything that I had learned through books, through courses, or through other mediums. If people with paranormal issues are constantly seeking your help, it's not random. It's your calling. Your experiences will develop unique remedies for healing these situations. And the more you learn, the more Spirit will send you the people who need exactly the kind of help that you offer. If you're being called into this work, trust the process. And if you need guidance, my spiritual warrior training will help you step into your power. Lesson 4, you will be misjudged and doubted. I won't lie, this path is not for the faint of heart. I have been doubted, misjudged, and even ridiculed for doing my work. But over time, I learned that isolation was a gift for me. Solitude deepens your spiritual insight. Time alone strengthens your connection with the Creator. And walking in your truth, no matter what, makes you unstoppable. If you have been judged for your gifts, Know this: your purpose is greater than their doubt. Lesson 5. Don't try to develop your gifts alone. If you're out there trying to develop your spiritual gifts on your own, let me save you time, money, and frustration. I spent decades and thousands of dollars learning from world-class teachers, experiencing spiritual attacks, and uncovering the deepest truths about mediumship, spiritual protection, and afterlife connection. And the biggest mistake I see people making? Thinking they can figure it out alone. You don't need to waste years making dangerous mistakes. You don't have to struggle through spiritual attacks not knowing what to do. You can accelerate your growth with the right training. If you're serious about developing your gifts, protecting yourself from dark forces, and stepping into your true power, join my Spiritual Warrior training, where you will learn my powerful and effective technique that I call my 3 C's. My method teaches you how to connect, cross over, and clear your spiritual energy. For in-depth instructions, sign up for Spiritual Warrior training on the link right below this video in the description. If this resonates with you, it's because you're being called into deeper spiritual mastery. If you want to develop your gifts safely and effectively, don't waste years struggling alone. Join my Spiritual Warrior training in the description below. If you're a filmmaker or producer interested in real paranormal experiences, let's connect. I have stories that need to be told. And if you're healing from grief and want to connect with your loved one in the afterlife, download Grief Ease today. This work is not easy, but if you're called to it, you were meant to master it. Let me know down in the comments, have you ever experienced dark entities? Let's talk about it. If you like this video, be sure to give me a like and subscribe for more insights on spiritual protection, mediumship, and the unseen world. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.